one cylinder down and it's got water going into it. Should run all right on, you know, with no water in it.
Day 3 Hot Rod Drag Week. We are at 131. This is our first day of drag week because first time being here. I don't even know. There's a lot of attrition. Everybody's braking. So I saw some stuff like, so the Viper's out. So that puts Brian in the lead. Riki just told me that Alex was in 4th, but now she's an impound. That just shows how many fast cars there are, but how fastly cars are dying. So we'll see how everything shakes out today. And then 2 more drives. They got to make it to Milan and then they got to get back to Columbus. So we'll see how everything works out today.
Where have you been?
I was here testing. So I can tell you that we're real close. We needed those 4 or 5 passes I did talk about in the video. We went left, right, but like we got it damn near straight and real good. So we got some real good short times and we got some video of that. So we'll bring that stuff to you later, but like maybe next week. Yeah.
I don't know everything that's going on with Ned. I called and talked to him this morning and he says, nope, we're out. They think that it has broken a camshaft, and I go, ooh, that's a 65 millimeter tool steel camshaft. That is really hard to do, but okay, I guess anything's possible. So they said that they pulled valve covers off it, and it was just driving along, and they pulled the valve covers off of it, and all of a sudden, I think the back 2 cylinders or back 3 cylinders or something like that, valves aren't going up and down. So I said, all right, cool. So I said, okay, sweet. Are you going to bring it over to me so I can look at it? He said, nope, we're going to take it back to Proline. So, because Proline is like right next door neighbor. I don't have any problem if anybody's working on, I mean, I sell the engines and what people do with them after that, that's cool. And or I'd sell a complete, all the parts for SMX and other people can put it together. So it really doesn't bother me at all. So he's going to take it back to Proline and Proline's going to go through it and figure out what's going on. So that's all I know about it right now. But he was running really good. They were doing, I mean, obviously they were doing good. There is nobody, I've never met anybody quite as understanding as Ned that stuff breaks at this level. So he's got other cars. He's got a big radio versus world car that he's also working with Proline guys on with a big Hemi deal. And yeah, I mean, these things, I've never met anybody that was so understanding of things. Hey, these things break, it's all cool. People ask all the time, what is it that it takes to, or how come what do these engines break for? And one of my favorite sayings is, this isn't your mom's Toyota Camry. These things, it is on the destruction, exponential slope of destruction, with top fuel being here that gets broken every single time it goes down the track. Every 3 seconds it's broke. And then your mom's Toyota Camry, which is down here, never breaks. A 5-second street car, so a street car that can go 5 seconds, is way high on the list. I actually put it probably, I put it at the same level as what regular Pro modified engines are. Parts just break, man. You're just wearing on stuff, man. These engines are trying to destroy themselves. I mean, that's just the fact of life. So, and that's why you see so many of the fast guys are out this year, like right away. I was pretty surprised. Schroeder's out. Everybody's really struggling, having problems, except us because we didn't show up. Outside of that, but we're running really good. We're going to test today after everybody leaves from drag week here and goes to Milan. We're going to still test. Bailey and myself. Bailey's testing his car. I'm helping him, and then I'm testing my car as long as I'm here. So it just kind of is what it is. But it is really hard. The faster, the more horsepower they are, the more it breaks. It just is a fact of life.
Ready? It all started weeks ago, we got a little bit of water in number 2, and we put some sealer in. It's all been good. Of course, it's all good when it's not crunch time. We had a great first pass, or second pass, and turned in a good number the first day. Drive wasn't all bad, didn't have any problems. Woke up the next morning and went to turn over the engine, and it goes clonk. So it filled with water. So this is a dry deck motor, so there's really nowhere for it to get into the cylinder without it being a cracked head or something worse, It's not getting any in the oil so far, which is nice. It's a little bit of condensation is getting in there, but nothing. We didn't even change the oil yet. So it's getting a little bit worse every day here. So once we're at the track, we're just draining the water out and running it dry, which I've done that before. It doesn't have any bearing on anything. The cylinder's probably down a little bit for pumping a little bit of water in. I mean, we'd have to stop every 20 minutes and put more water in it. And usually that means when we start putting water in, we have to pull number 2 plug, spin it over, make sure there's no moisture in it, put it back in, fire it up before it gets moisture in it, and then drive for another 20 minutes and then repeat. So yesterday I think we stopped probably about 10 times to put water in it and stop it from overheating, At least it's one of my gauges that still works, so at least the temperature gauge, we got something to go with there, and at least when we know we can tell when it's starting to happen. So yeah, we just pull over, and we'll probably have to do that all the way to the next stop, So we're hoping to get one good run. But right now I got, I think, 8/10 pretty much of it, on everybody. So, I got 8/10 to spare and 3 days to go. So, I gotta try to put down a decent number today, hopefully widen the gap a little bit more, and then leave it for the last couple days. Pretty sure that was on a pretty good run. It was a 108.60, which was the best we've had this week. Then it stumbled a couple times out there and coughed. It's probably when it decided to burn a big piece of aluminum out of the front of my head. So we're gonna pull the head off, see if we can fix it. Got a spare engine 80 miles from here, but I guess you can't change it. But if I have to, I'm gonna go pull the heads off that engine and put them on this one. I mean, it's not quite right for this, but I have to make it right. So whatever I have to do, I'm not quitting.
So where are you gonna go? You gonna take it somewhere?
Yeah, right here on the track, they've got a garage. We're just gonna put it in there so I can get away from the hundreds of people that want me to cuss at them.
Where you going?
I don't want anyone.
Good luck.
It's a bitch to take the heads off of this car in the car. We've done it before, but we also spent a whole day doing it, and we decided that it would be easier just to pull the engine out. So yeah, we're gonna pull it out, pull the head off, and see which direction we go with it.
You do whatever you need to do, right?
If you don't have a gasser, you know what? You got a chance. The giveaway gasser. Big block 427 with a blower on it. Get over the website, every dollar you spend gets you an entry for it. Hey, if you go buy the magazine, that gets you entries for it. If you subscribe to the magazine, you get a shitload of entries for it.
702 at 216.97. So that's almost 217 miles an hour, which is my fastest mile an hour. But when I launched, it was like a radial prep track, like sticky, like people's bottom of their shoes were breaking off. Dad almost fell, like it was a whole thing. So decided to hit it with more power because it needed to overpower. We had no wheel speed. We needed wheel speed. So I went back up, raised just a little, I mean, shouldn't be that much. I launched with 150 RPM more, raised tire pressure. Immediately, no. I mean, it just went straight to the moon. I went from no wheel speed to all of the wheel speed. So I didn't even move off the line. So as of right now, I've only got a 702, but just like that track is difficult for me because it's ever changing. It's ever changing for everyone else out here. So it's kind of a gamble at this moment. It's crazy. It went from like a radial track to like the tune before that would have been good, a non-so-radial track. So anyways, I'm looking at data and gonna make a call. We want to make one more pass and get a 6. So even though right now we're really good where we're standing in our classes and stuff, I want to see a 6 every day. So we're 702. We need one more pass.
Was that your quickest and fastest drag and drive pass ever?
Yes, yep, 100%.
Congratulations,
Thank
Glenn
you.
Hunter.
Thank
Talk
you.
us through it.
Well, I guess there's a little struggle this week. Yesterday was terrible. Indy just couldn't put any power. I couldn't get it down the track, honestly. So I didn't know what to expect today. I knew this track was going to be good. I should have put more in it, but I put a good tune-up in there, and it went, broke my drag and drive record. So I was happy with that.
And is that the first time you've gone 200 mile an hour?
No, it's gone 205, but look at really good conditions in the fall. So this was a good hit for this time of the year, 100%. Yeah.
What are you going to do? What's a repeat performance?
A little bit faster, hopefully tomorrow. I know that's going to be a good track also.
And god damn, you were so close to a 6 too.
I know. I thought I might have had it, but we'll get it. 700. It's right there.
Did it feel
It'll be
fast?
back. It felt really good, really good. Usually, if it isn't, I want to get out and push the car. It feels like, but I was on a good roll. It did feel good. So,
Good luck for tomorrow and the rest of the week,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
I'm Jerry Sweet. My son Matt Sweet's the driver for this car. We're a Pro Street NA car, which means 3,000 pounds or heavier, naturally aspirated, no boost, no any power adders or anything like that. So it's pure naturally aspirated, basically pro stock for a drag and drive event is basically what we have going on. We're running a 500-inch, 5-inch bore space block. Pretty much we can run whatever cubic inches we want. We're taking advantage of all that right now. The last time we were here at Martin, we were here for the 6 shootout, and it's the third pass down the track. We kicked 4 rods out of this thing. Windowed the block, holes in the pan, did all kinds of damage to this thing. And these are pretty much one-off parts. They're very hard to get because it's all, like I said, Mountain Motor Pro stock type stuff. Brian Robbins and his group of people, they were amazing getting some parts together. Thrash like crazy, custom pistons coming out of California, custom sleeves coming from Sonny's Racing Engines. Did some great things to help us out. And here we are, we're back at it again. We showed up on Sunday. Weren't quite ready, but we're ready now. We did our first pass. Pretty good pass, we're running the 80s. Yesterday was a little nicer, kind of 76s, and we're looking to make the rest of the week go good for us.
Last night I saw you on the side of the road, like doing a rocker every day or something.
Well, this thing, she's made to go 6 seconds at a time. Not 6 seconds, then 350 miles, and 6 seconds and 400 miles. It's made to go 6 seconds and get towed back to the pit. So valve train is very fragile on this stuff. It's long, it's big, it's heavy. You do what you can to try to make it survive. The valve springs got, they're just got a ton of seat pressure on them, so everything gets beat up pretty bad underneath here. And first night we broke our intake rocker arm right off. Luckily it was laying on top of the block. We were able to get it out. Yesterday coming across, we broke an exhaust rocker arm off. So it's going to eat up parts. We got spare parts. We're trying to do what we can to make it work. But man, this thing, when it's running, it's a beast and it's fun to run. So, naturally aspirated, we're a little crazy, they say, I don't know. I mean, you know, we can't turn up the boost. We can't hit it with more nitrous. All we can do is ask Mother Nature for some good air, and then we just put as big a motor to it as we can to get down the track.
Home track.
What, this is local knowledge?
Yeah, local tracks.
Local tracks, so you need to get here early and still.
That's right. Early bird get to worm, buddy.
Hey, how's the car been going, Clark?
It could be better, but we made it. 2 hours sleep. I guess that's better than some people, but we're here.
What about numbers? Day 1 was good.
Day 1 was great. Day 2 sucked. We broke. We broke again. Had overheating issues on the road. That fixed. But today should be a 6. 699 or more.
Hell of a prediction there, bud.
Well, you gotta wait and see then. Day 1, we broke the trailer hitch right before checkpoint 2. We made checkpoint 1 fine, and then we were on the interstate just about to pull off for checkpoint 2. The car made a loud pop, pulled over. Turned out we ended up diagnosing the MSD box. Didn't want to be with us anymore. So we put a new one in. We had a spare. That got us going, but at the same time we noticed the trailer hitch damn near broke off. So we strapped it all up, made it to Hawkins. Luckily they had a welder there and some pipe. They were nice enough to let us use all their stuff and get up and going again. And since then, one and done each day and no issues at all.
You getting faster?
9:08 yesterday, and then hopefully today the cold air, the blower will like it.
Didn't change a darn thing. And went out and just ran 683. Track's just different, which is okay because that was a good pass. And I'm happy with that. I don't know where it's going to place us, but my goal is to run a 6 every day. And that is one more day closer to running a 6 every day. So we're going to pack up the trailer, pack up the car. We're going to hit the road. It's not even that late. It's 2:07. So I think we're doing good. We've got, how many miles today we got? 190 miles. It's 100 miles shorter than yesterday. I think there's ice cream on the way. I mean, it's a good day.
I thought you were a Texas Roadhouse girl.
Well, I mean, if I can get ice cream and Texas Roadhouse, 10 out of 10. But I have to say, not that you guys are going to care, Tom just made fun of me. He said, if I have to wear my red hat, I'm not getting one. And I was like, hey. And then he said, good job. So he was kidding. But
I think it's cute that you're wearing your red hat.
I think it is too.
You worked hard for that.
All right, I got to pack. And you have to hit the road or you're going to get in trouble.
People are always telling me to fuck off.
No,
but
Luke's going to get on to you. My dad's going to get on to me.